accessories are popular and available for every vehicle type in specialty stores or online. But am I allowed to install everything that's offered on my vehicle? What rules are there, and what happens if they are not followed?
In the worst case, the vehicle is then also impounded.
We ask experts from ADAC, Dekra, and a police officer from the Special Tuning Unit. The range of accessories available online is huge. It's worth reading the fine print here as well.
The delivery is made without a general operating permit. And what about this provider? 10 years material warranty, TÜV certified with ABE. I like these, I'll take them.
This is my order from the internet.
Hello.
I see, and I actually have visually at least the same parts here. The difference is, with this product, there is no general operating permit. And with this product here, I have a type approval. How can it even be that something like this is offered?
Of course, this is due to the fact that the Federal Motor Transport Authority cannot prohibit the distribution of such items in Germany. And that, of course, you can buy everything on the internet on all platforms. But that by no means implies that these products are also allowed on the road.
Where do I even see that as a layperson?
So labels are usually always required. We also have a label on this non-ABE or non-approved part, but it only has the manufacturer and an internet address on it. Also in the manual, I only have installation instructions here. I have no indication whatsoever that this part has gone through any testing.
Here I see a number.
Exactly. On the other hand, with the ABE part, we usually have the manufacturer listed as well and have a KBA number with a 5-digit sequence.
And I should find it here again, right? In the booklet?
Exactly. When you open it, usually right on the first page. With an ABE, it's also very important to look at what's called the scope of application, to see if this component is also suitable for my car.
Scope of use, it says Volvo X here, but what if I already have this on my car? How can I react to that? Can I sort of fix it? Do I get a general operating permit?
With such wind deflectors, it is certainly very difficult if they don't have type approval, because we would also need strength proofs, splinter behavior proofs, that is proofs about the material. And of course, we can't manage that on site at our branches.
Well, this way nothing gets damaged, but the question is, how does it behave on the car?
Yes, but that is not enough for approval on the road. Just going there and saying, here, I bend it, it doesn't break. Unfortunately, that's not enough. There are regulations about the fragment behavior. There are things about that at the moment. It states exactly what strength and so on such a component must have.
First, the precisely shaped wind deflectors for the specific vehicle model are installed. The accompanying instructions are straightforward. Within a few minutes, the parts are fitted onto the window frame. But do the parts hold even at maximum speed?
Okay, let's take a look.
Hope they keep at it. 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 180 is basically the end with Volvo. Yeah.
And ending. Yes, it holds. So we now have top speed.
You simply can't say more than that. I don't think there needs to be more either.
The topic of accessories is quite interesting. I am really surprised that I also come across things on the internet very quickly that have no kind of approval whatsoever.
There are parts that might be original replicas with the ABE, but you save on the ABE approval process. One offers cheap products without ABE next to them.
This can have serious consequences during a police check in public traffic.
If a component has no approval, meaning it is not authorized, the vehicle's operating permit is void. The expiration of the operating license usually means a fine of 90 euros and 1 point for the driver. For the vehicle owner, a fine of 135 euros and 1 cent. It must be said, the fine may be increased if necessary. So these are basically the basic facts. In the worst case, such a vehicle can also be impounded.
In search of accessories, we also look around in local specialized stores. Here, there's also a wide selection of car-related parts.
I am looking for a bike carrier, in this case for a Volvo, and the question now is, how do I know that this bike carrier is approved?
All our bike racks in the range we carry have a product label with a test number. This allows me to see that it is also approved. For example, on this product here, there is this product label with the corresponding test number. All our bike racks in the range we carry have a product label with a test number. This allows me to see that it's also approved. For example, on this product here, there's this product label with the corresponding test number.
And that's enough? Would that be enough for an inspection?
Correct.
Or do I need to find any more documents?
This number can be verified and checked by any inspection.
Together with ADAC test engineer Christoph Pauly, we proceed to assemble the bike rack. For parts of this size, installation with 2 people is always recommended.
What would you still pay attention to when buying a rear bike carrier?
Very, very important. From personal experience, folding function, most have it, but you really need it. Looks a bit wild, but it holds.
Yes. And then I arrive at the trunk. There is nothing more annoying than having to refuel while on holiday, and then you need something and have to dismantle the bicycles along with the rack. And during the trip,
don't put a tarp over it. This is a matter of the heart for us. You often see this on the highway. If you put a tarp over it, you have a sail at the back of the vehicle. And that pulls with immense forces all the time. Definitely don't do it. They can still get wet.
Next step, off to the test track for a test drive.
What are we going to do now? We are now doing the ADAC evasive maneuver test. It's fairly demanding. It starts at 90 kilometers per hour, then 2 lanes to the left, and then immediately to the right again. Because we assume you have to evade, but oncoming traffic could come. So to the left, then to the right again, at almost 90 kilometers per hour. Some cars really sweat it out. And let's see if the rear carrier holds up.
Seems to still be there. Wow, it's windy.
Works.
Is still completely straight.
Very nice. It already seems like only a few can handle such maneuvers, but you can see it's already working.
Even with accessory rims, certain rules must be followed on German roads.
Easy mode. Selected range without additional type approval. That sounds good.
This is because every wheel-tire combination must be approved in this country. From this year, you need to pay special attention to a symbol on winter tires.
Now there is the mandatory snowflake.
Exactly.
What's that about?
M&S is no longer enough to be legally on the road in winter. You need a mountain snowflake with 3 peaks. Only then are you legally on the road in winter when it snows. Very important.
Speaking of legal, it is not an original Volvo part. How can I be sure that it is approved for my car? How can I see that?
At the General Operating Permit ABE. It's best to have a look at it before buying. You can download it and see if it fits. After purchasing the bike, while you're on the go, you should have it printed with you. If that's not the case, there's a life hack for it. You'll find a KBA number here. KBA and 5 digits. Just Google it and you'll find it. Very quickly the appropriate PDF, like here, and then you can check this is exactly this wheel from this manufacturer for this vehicle, and then really read the type approval certificate, look through it to make sure there aren't any notes that could be crucial for you, and then you are on the road legally.
So, what I am taking with me, as a tip, if the item is available, buy it in a specialty store. Otherwise, be extra careful on the internet. Under no circumstances should you buy products without an ABE or any other necessary certification mark, such as an E number. This is simply the best way to avoid problems. Problems that you might otherwise have with the police, for example. Or even bigger problems that arise, especially when someone might be injured in an accident because of parts without a general operating permit.